Even though the weather hasn't been exactly cooperative, thousands of people are still getting on their bikes obediently every morning and evening, heading home and getting to and from work for Bike to Work Week. The City of Victoria hopes that what happens this week will carry on and more people will continue using their pedal power to get to and from the office. But cyclists say more infrastructure is what the City of Victoria needs to make sure that happens. The City of Vancouver is pouring $25 million over the next 2 years into improving the bike commute. But as A News reporter Louise Hartland shows us, Victoria doesn't have the financial backing to do quite that.
Always use more bike lanes in the city.
More bike lanes.
Well, there's definitely some of the major roads need like bike lanes.
There's no doubt about what cyclists in Victoria want to see more of on city streets.
There's cars parked around, no lanes, so you're constantly looking for open car doors and other cars coming too close.
The Greater Victoria Cycling Coalition agrees and says the city needs more, especially on major arteries.
I would like to see more bike lanes in town. I would like to see bike lanes on Blanchard Street.
City Councillor John Luton is also an avid cyclist and says they're working on it.
A lot of other corridors that we need to work on, but it does take some planning, and again, some of them are costly, and we will get there.
Victoria has approximately 20 kilometers of designated or separated bike lanes around the city. In comparison, Vancouver has 20 times that, 400 kilometers of bike lanes. The main reason? Money. In Vancouver, the city has access to 12.5 cents a litre of gas tax through Translink, which goes to funding cycling infrastructure. In Victoria, City Council has access to 3.5 cents a litre.
Translink is putting in $6 million a year into bicycle facilities, and we just don't have access to those resources here. So we're trying to figure out how do we get funding like that, or what other pots of money can we find.
Despite the lack of infrastructure, according to the 2006 census, 3.7% of Vancouverites are riding to work, while in Victoria that number is closer to 6%. But if the City of Victoria wants that number to grow, cyclists say they will need to pave a new lane ahead. In Victoria, Louise Hartland, A News.